Hello and welcome to this India Today special, where we are joined by one of the newsmakers of our time, someone who's going to dominate the headlines over the next few months. She hasn't spoken for a long time in an interview. This is her first in a very long time. And Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, joins us. Appreciate your joining us, Ms. Banerjee. I can tell you that Mamata Di wants to speak on national issues more than Bengal election issues. She wants to keep that for a later day once the elections are announced. But I want to ask you, since you are speaking on national issues, the biggest national issue, Didi, at the moment is the farmer agitation. You have seen what has happened on the 26th of January, yesterday on Republic Day. Violence taking place, one person dead. Do you believe that all of this means that the farmer movement now has got discredited? The farmers need to pull back. This cannot go on like this.
I don't agree with you, because farmers movement always it is very powerful, and farmers movement always this is a grassroots movement. It is the only farmers, the Joy Jawan and Joy Kishan, who you can see from the grassroots, this section, and this section connect from everywhere to everywhere in the country, in the world. Now what happened? Why you are blaming only farmers? 65 days they are sitting there. They know that their government was very much informed that they are coming there. They have got the permission also. Even 26th January, they said we want to see that everybody has the independence or like this. That farmers also gave their slogan earlier also. Is it not the intelligence failure of the government? Is it not the tackling the movement in a bad manner? Is it not a fact? Don't discredit the farmers. Instead of saying that farmers are discredited, the mechanism, which mechanism you believe I do not know, means the government. But government should have more careful.
No, are you saying that the government should have talked to the farmers, reached out?
No,
Government is saying we've had 11 rounds of negotiations.
I have seen that government talk so many times.
Yes.
That I have seen. But if you talk to me so many times and there is no result, then what is the talking points? Now when you pass this bill, the COVID situation was there. The parliament was not in a situation, even hurriedly we have brought this bill. We, all the opposition parties, we opposed this bill. We said withdraw this, because even the state government, the power, Essential Commodities Act, where I can give protection to my people for potatoes or for rice or onions, whatever the common food they like. Every power is been seized only because of COVID situation, and only passed 3 bills. Suddenly the bill is passed. Why they are not withdrawing this bill? Why? If I am there, my talk should be that when farmers are saying, farmers are very together. And please see the Punjabi brothers and sisters, they are very united. The Jats, they are very united. Even the others, they are supporting this cause. We are all supporting this cause.
No, it's only Punjab and Haryana farmers who are leading this cause. I don't see the same protest in Bengal or in other parts of the country.
Bengal, we have organized so many rallies. You have not seen. Because Delhi, the problem is, whatever BJP party said that you do it. I am not telling you. The media has been totally purchased by BJP. The problem is that you don't give the details report for the people.
Are you saying these farm protests are not primarily centered around Punjab and Haryana? Other parts of the country, there isn't the same anger.
Throughout the country. See what Shiv Sena, my friend Uddhav Thackeray said. You see what Stalin said? What I am saying, what Arvind Kejriwal is saying, all are together here. No problem for that. Even we requested the government, please withdraw this. What is the harm? What is to be harm? I do not know. Because if there any red and black something,
No, the government is saying that the opposition, all the leaders you mentioned, are all fishing in troubled waters to embarrass the Modi government.
That is not correct.
Just a minute. Government says it has a majority. They have more than 300 MPs. They have passed it in Lok Sabha. They have passed it in Rajya Sabha. They are saying
majority is not
this
granted.
Cannot be fought on the street.
Majority is not granted to kill the people. Majority is not granted to curb my fundamental rights. Majority means, it doesn't mean Rajiv Gandhi was in a majority. 400 people were there. But he has not done anything wrong like this. So why? But they blame every day for this Rajiv Gandhi. So they have digested, because that is democracy. In our country, the democracy is so strong. Our federal structure is so strong. Every day if you say one nation, one leader, one political party, one leader, only they will be there, nobody will be there. Do you know my food subsidy has been stopped? Because I have not given this one nation, because I am doing the work. COVID is going on. We said that give us some time so that we can process for further. But they have stopped my food subsidy also. If you stop my food subsidy, what else? Why you will do that?
Because you see, the argument that is made by the government is that in this way no reform will take place. If some group objects, hits the street, you cannot decide laws on the street. Laws have to be decided in parliament. One group doesn't like it, says repeal the laws, and the government is forced to step back. Government is saying at least give the laws a chance, give us a chance, and then decide. My point is, are the opposition parties trying to use the farmers in a way?
No,
I
don't think, because farmers movement, if you see, then you will see there is no leader. The farmers only collectively they are fighting the battle. We are supporting them from the outside, but this is a new phenomena. You know, they are fighting their battle together. That also government should have appreciate. Even government is giving, you know, BJP, the problem is, I have seen one writings of my friend Amit Shahji, my bhaiya. Now he has,
you're calling Amit Shah your bhaiya?
Yes, my bhaiya. So भैया जी that हमारा पास अगर हम किसी को झूठा कह सकता है, वो भी हमारा पास मैकेनिज्म है कि हम 15 लाख हमारा पास व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है जिसमें हम जो भी फैला सकता है हम फैला सकता है. तो दैट मीन्स फ्रॉम मॉर्निंग दे हैव स्टार्टेड दिस ओनली, the fake video, the fake WhatsApp group, so many things to discredit the farmers. I don't agree with this. Now also I will say, Modi ji, you are a prime minister of this country. You forget that you are the leader of BJP. I think it is better you call a political party meeting and withdraw this bill.
You're calling for an all-party meeting ahead of the parliament session so that the bill is withdrawn.
What is the need for parliament session? It is not that parliament session you have to do the all-party meeting. Anytime you can do the all-party meeting. If you do the virtual displays every day, virtual meeting every day, then what is the need? Only 1 minute matters. Even the chief minister's meeting, even you call all the chief ministers. It may be your chief minister's number is more, but you call the all political party meeting.
But at least surely there should be more condemnation of the violence. When violence takes place, someone enters Red Fort, someone enters the middle of Delhi.
I am telling you one thing. I don't support the violence.
So you are against what happened yesterday?
No, I will tell you the story. I am not against of the. I am against of the violence. I am totally in favor of the humanity and the peaceful movement. I have done 26 days hunger strike for the Kishak Jami Bachao movement. I have done it in my life, so I know that thing. But who misguided them? Who misled them? Even I don't believe that they have raised the flag. That boy who raised the flag, his photo is there with Amit Shah, with Prime Minister. It is not that
you're talking
outside.
About Deep Sidhu.
No, Babare. It is not that they are taking just I am going to attend some puja festival and they are taking from Photoshop to manage the photo or from the far away. It is not that. In their room, they have taken photographs, everything. So he is very familiar to BJP also. So I do not know actually what happened.
Are you saying there could be a conspiracy?
I am not saying conspiracy. I want to tell you my opinion.
In total, before I move on this, I just want to understand. You are telling me today that the Prime Minister should call an all-party meeting to ensure that there is consensus on these farm bills. These bills you're saying cannot be passed, you believe, unilaterally. You need to take everyone.
Voice vote. Can you imagine nowadays, sometimes it's voice vote. Even the vote is not been recorded. You have seen parliament from long time. I have seen my parliament from long time. I was a 7-term parliament member. I know the system of the parliament very well. Even I am not matured for the state politics, but I am matured for the parliament politics because I know parliament better than anybody else because I work there.
But you don't think that the farmers will lose sympathy?
No, they will not lose sympathy. I am telling you, they have already announced their program for 1st February. I will appeal the government to withdraw this bill. Otherwise, if farmers they take a stand, I am telling you, nobody will oppose them.
You know what is very interesting is many of these farmers are left union farmers.
That may be. I don't differ it at left or right.
You don't see it as a political issue.
I don't see this is a left or right. I also address so many meetings with my phone, through my phone. I virtually I gave so many 3-4 lectures. I think so. I sent direct offline and Nadimul Haq to their and other people also.
You think some union ministers should now still go and actually reach out to the farmers? You think this has to be solved
That
only?
will not work now.
It won't work now.
That will not work now. Now only can work if Prime Minister decides he is not the leader of BJP, he is the leader of the country. So he is willing to sort out the problems. Then Prime Minister can call a all political meeting, or he cannot call also. He can take his own decision that let us withdraw this, forget this.
You know, you're talking about issues which are, you believe there needs to be a consensus. Let's take another issue which seems to have polarized opinion when it perhaps should not. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, national leader at the end of the day, someone who rises above all political divisions. And yet we saw when Netaji's 125th birth anniversaries celebrations were to begin last weekend, there was a clear divide. You had your own celebrations, the government had its own celebrations, and eventually when the two of you came together, you and the Prime Minister at Victoria Memorial, you chose not to speak. I want today to understand why you chose
No,
that.
it is you misinformed. Maybe there is a coordination gap and communication gap. Always I have seen that Delhi channels, they don't tell the truth.
So you tell us the truth.
Truth is this. State government, of course, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is a son of the soil. So our program is our program. We have the advisory committee where Amartya Sen, Nobel laureate, and Abhishek Binayak, and the other so many important people from Bengal, they are the member of this committee. And central government, the committee, I do not know anything. They never discussed any matters about Netaji to us. So how do I know? Am I the God that I should know that whatever they are telling, whatever they have decided in their inside? I do not know. We do not know the inside story.
No coordination between state and center.
Nothing. Only they requested us. They have sent the invitation for this their Victoria Memorial program. That I accepted because I have done my state program also. You know, lakhs of people they joined the rally because Netaji, we are proud of him, and we have celebrated that day as a DeshNayak Diwas. Even they should have asked me that what Bengali language will shoot. Parakram Diwas, what Parakram Bhagwan jane.
You think so, Parakram is the wrong word to use for Netaji?
No, I am not saying no. I do not know the actual meaning. I am very, I am a very simple person, so I am not that learned person. So I do not know. But what you are saying that central government different and state government, that is not correct. They invited me only one program, the Victoria Memorial. I went there. But instead of saying Netaji, what slogan they shouted when I started for speaking, I was there.
Jai Shri Ram.
No, there are so many. There are so many.
No, I heard Jai Shri Ram.
You heard one, but that is not. There are so many. There are so many political slogans. Now, government program, there are some dignity. Today you have seen. Did I mention anything that Trinamool Congress? Did our people mention anything Trinamool Congress Jindabad for this? No, because this is a government program. Government program has a dignity. But the problem is, whenever I go to attend their program, every time I have seen they behave like this. Only they give ticket to the BJP party members, and they come. They come and they join Modi, 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 like this. It is not that. Yes, you can give your slogan, your party leader, of course, but that is your party forum. But Netaji program, instead of giving that slogan, you started so many political party slogan. That is not matched for the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose or the Gandhiji or the Vallabhbhai Patel or the Baba Saheb Ambedkar. No, it won't match.
So you have no regrets about what action you took then?
I have taken strong action, and that
no,
is
at that program when you decided I
said
don't want to speak here.
I said yes on protest of that. I said it is on record that हमें आभारी हूँ कि हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने आई हुई है, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट का प्रोग्राम का कुछ भी डेकोरम होता है, डिसेंसी होता है. इधर में जैसा तरह किसी को आमंत्रित करके निमंत्रित करके जैसे बेइज्जत कर रहा है, ये शोभा नहीं देता. ये हम बोलने का बाद इसी के लिए हम कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, लेकिन हम बैठा रहा. हम 1 घंटा बैठा रहा, वो लोगों का पूरा भाषण सुना, चाय पिया, प्राइम मिनिस्टर को बाय बाय किया, तब घर गया. बट आई नेवर आस्क प्राइम मिनिस्टर दैट व्हाई योर पीपल हैव डन दिस.
The BJP.
Don't you think that I have done 100% courteous with them, and they have done 0% courteous to me?
Because immediately after that, the BJP claimed that you had left the program because Jai Shri Ram is a slogan.
अरे छोड़ो ना, बीजेपी क्या बोलता है उसको क्यों आप सुनता है? हमारा जय बांग्ला स्लोगन है, आजाद हिंद फौज जिंदाबाद, दैट डे स्लोगन वाज जय टू नेताजी स्लोगन, जय हिंद स्लोगन, वंदे मातरम स्लोगन. देयर आर सो मेनी स्लोगन. इवन इनकलाबी जिंदाबाद हम नहीं बोलता है, लेफ्टिस्ट बोलता है. देयर आर सो मेनी स्लोगन. वी रेस्पेक्ट ऑल स्लोगन.
It's not problem. Against a particular, you are not speaking out against a particular slogan including Jai Shri Ram.
No, I am not. राम किसको पूजा किया था? दुर्गा पूजा किया था. हम दुर्गा पूजा करते हैं.
I want to understand from what you are saying.
That is their vote polarization, that is there. I am also a Hindu. I will not take certificate from BJP that I am Hindu A or I am Hindu B or I am Hindu C or I am Hindu D or I am Hindu Z. I am Hindu, I am also Hindu. You compare, if you can catch me, sit, discuss, I will give you the what is Hinduism and you realize me.
You are ready for an open debate with your Bhaiya Amit Shah tomorrow on Hinduism.
तो क्या है, अमित शाह भी कर सकता है और भी कर सकता है, लेकिन आपको तो एक तो डिग्निटी देखना चाहिए ना, किसका साथ हम कर सकते हैं.
I want to understand this though. From what you are saying, you even mentioned food subsidies earlier. There seems to be this growing friction between Kolkata and Delhi, or dare I say state and centre. Does that worry you, that that is going to become more and more of an issue in our time? Federalism, even with the farm laws. We've seen state governments, particularly opposition state governments, questioning the centre. Actually, is this something that worries you now, that this is going to widen between the division between Delhi and the state capitals, opposition governments?
If you watch nowadays, you will see there are so many laws. They captured all the state power. Federal structure has been bulldozed. You cannot imagine even minor port, it was with the state government. They said no, now abhi hum karenge. Essential Commodities Act. अगर आपका इधर में आलू नहीं मिलेगा तो पब्लिक तो आपको स्टेट को पूछेगा. दिल्ली का लोगों को तो देखा नहीं जाता ऐसा कौन. ये लोग तो घर में बैठ के रहते हैं, हमको तो गांव में जाना पड़ता है, हमको तो म्यूनिसिपैलिटी में जाने पड़ता है. जब आलू नहीं मिलेगा तो हमको पिटाएगा, वो लोगों को थोड़ा ही पिटाएगा, तो हमको देखना नहीं पड़ेगा. तो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से अब एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज एक्ट में छीन के ले लिया. क्यों ले लिया? किसान का मिनिमम सपोर्ट प्राइस कौन देगा? अभी तो लुटेरा आएगा, लुटेरा आके सब लैंडलॉर्ड आएगा और जोतदार जिसको हम बोलता है, जिसका पास बहुत सारे चीज है, वो सब लुट के लेके चले गए. क्यों इज इट दिस कंट्री फॉर ए वन पर्टिकुलर मैन और दिस कंट्री इज फॉर ऑल? फर्स्ट यू रिप्लाई मी दिस क्वेश्चन.
Well, the fact is that one person seems to be the most popular leader in the country. Narendra Modi is seen in all polls as the most popular leader in the country.
I have no problem for that. Let him be number one popular leader. I have respect for that. He is the Prime Minister. I respect the chair.
So do you see the opposition therefore coming together? We've seen in Maharashtra, Shiv Sena, Congress and NCP come together. You've got good equation with both Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray.
Yes, I
do we see that happening now across the country? Do you believe all the if you're saying federalism is under threat and there is a one party, one nation, one leader system operating in India, do you see the opposition leaders all coming together now? Is that the way you will challenge the government?
No, that we will decide, that we will talk, that everybody can talk with everybody. Political maturity, it cannot grow only within a day. It takes time. So anybody, we maintain the relation with each other. But now I am busy with my Bengal election because you know my election is coming. So like this Assam, Punjab and Kerala, they have also election. So election time we have to give more time to my state politics.
I know,
so
I see you are traveling virtually.
I am a simple worker.
How much time do you, how do you get the time to go to every district virtually every week? I see you in some, in 2 or 3 districts at a time.
I told you 500 review meeting I completed. That is not political, that is totally administrative meeting. And after that, the political meeting also I do. But I do a little bit at the time of election. But otherwise political meeting ना government का काम करता है, public का काम करता है.
मैं आपको end में पूछ रहा हूँ, is this a do or die these next 3 months for Mamata Banerjee? You have been in politics now for what? Almost 40 years?
No,
84 you first contested. What is this the biggest challenge the next 3 months?
No, actually I want that election should be very peacefully. Election should be free and fair. Election should be held in democratically. From election commission to every agency, they must work impartially. I don't have any problem to fight the election. I have only one problem. I don't like the dangas or the murders or the killings or the violence, what BJP is doing.
It's very interesting you're saying that here today because I interviewed the West Bengal governor a few weeks ago and again that comes to constitutional issues. he seemed to suggest that Mamata Banerjee has much to answer for when it comes to issues of violence.
What governor will do? Now governor, all the governor, I have a great respect for all the governor. But governors are governors. That is a constitutional post. But what to do? I don't blame them because they are guided by.
No, but does that trouble you? That again, as
No,
I said, central
because
versus state.
Because I know the things.
Governor versus chief minister.
No, governor, that they are doing. Centrally they are doing. But I respect all the governors. But my humble submission would be to you that governor is a nominated and chief minister is the elected. There must be some good coordination between both. And governor, chief minister is a political person. Governor is not a political person. That is the basic difference.
In conclusion, I know that you have said you'll do a more detailed interview once the elections come, because then we can discuss all your programs, including the fact that you claim that these programs have benefited lakhs and lakhs of people.
That we are doing, in our state, it is the only state. Before that also, out of 10 crores people, 99% people have got one another benefit, one after another benefits. It is not today. They have already received. There are so many. So I am not worried. I am not afraid. I am not scared. Only they are scared because of the farmers movement, and they are scared of me. That's why they only misuse. They give fake video. They give fake WhatsApp. They give false promises. They just try to mislead the people.
So all their claims about violence in Bengal are all, you're saying all their claims of violence in Bengal are all part of these fake videos?
Where? They give Bangladesh photo, video. They gave Rajasthan's photo and Bengal. Yesterday also they killed my workers in Mangalkot. Every day.
They've given us a list of workers of theirs who've been killed.
That is totally, if that is their internal matter and their personal enmities. If somebody died, they just knock the door. Say, 10 crores, 10 lakhs I will give you. So please say I am a BJP supporter. If there is a personal enmity also, I don't want any murder. I can fight with BJP, no problem. Even you will see after election what is the result. But because I have a total faith in my Bengal people. And in Bengal it is a cosmopolitan. I have all sections. Hindu, Bauddha, Sikh, Jain, Paro, Sikh, Musalman, or Christiani, Punjab, Sindhu, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkal, Bongo. All sections of people.
It won't be Hindu versus Muslim.
No, not at all.
Muslim appeasement of Mamata Banerjee versus Hindutva of the BJP.
That is your propaganda. Your media propaganda also. BJP have only media phobia, media mafia. Sorry, media mafia means they do it. And media propaganda. It is not actual at the grassroots level. It is 100% not true.
Let me ask you:
the Bengal people will vote for Bengal. It is not that you will from Delhi you will vote for me.
Am I to ask
Just
you?
See.
Am I to ask you that I will have to come to see you campaign in Nandigram? Have you taken that decision that you are going to fight the elections?
Of
from
course,
Nandigram?
if I say something, I maintain that.
That is your final decision.
My commitment is my credibility. I don't mislead the people. Whatever I say, I am outspoken. My father once he told me that why you are so outspoken, but I could not maintain that. But till today also I am outspoken.
I see one thing in you. As these elections approach, you seem to have developed even more fighting spirit. You seem to be ready for the fight.
Always. I am from students' background. I am from students' background. I am from youth background. I am from. Do you know I am ILO trained also? I am ILO trained also. So I know the trade union also. And for hunger, for farmers also, I have done the strike and I withdraw this bill. They were bound to withdraw this bill, Kishi bill. So I am a fighter and I want to be a street fighter. And street fighter cheers, nobody can.
I think that's a good point on which to end. You claim that you are the ultimate street fighter.
Yeah.
Our next interview, whenever we do it in the lead up to the elections, will focus, of course, on the battle for Bengal. But you're seeing someone who believes that she's ready for the fight of Bengal.
100%.
Her first interview after a very long time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.